Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Orlando, and today is your second stimulus check update for August 8th, 2020. So as you know, last night there was no deal. The Democrats in the Senate couldn't come up with anything, and so they really pushed it over to the president to come up with, to go ahead and sign the executive order as far as pushing unemployment, student loans, and then the block on eviction. So that's kind of where we are today. The president has a conference earlier today, I think at 3:30 Eastern time in New Jersey, and it's expected that he is supposed to announce that he has signed or he's going to sign and kind of lay out exactly what the executive order is going to do. So we're waiting on that, but I just kind of want to go over in this video exactly the three important things and what I think is going to happen when it comes to the executive order. So one of the questions is, can the president stop evictions? And that answer is kind of skewed. Can the executive order be used to stop eviction? My thing would be, more than likely, he can make it harder for evictions to go through. And he's probably going to use some type of instruments to make the process of doing an eviction harder for landlords. So with that being said, he can't stop like a flat out, like the CARES Act has, it flat out just stop any evictions. But what he can do is he can make, the process here in the middle here, and at the end here, maybe in the beginning here, maybe lengthen that process, maybe make it a little bit harder to where that it can even stop people from even wanting to actually go through the process of eviction. So the next one would be student loans. So student loans, what can he actually stop the process? I mean, forgive basically interest when it comes to student loans. And in this one, I really think that he really kind of doesn't have the power to really do this, but I do think it's one of those things that if he does it, who's gonna really complain about it? Most people don't want to pay their student loans anyway. It's a hot topic button in the environment that we're in. I don't see any politician really jumping on the grenade here and saying, oh, we want you guys to pay your student loans, even though you guys are in this crisis and pandemic. So I don't see the answer to the question is he probably doesn't have the power to do that. I think I saw an article or something on the news. It had a professor who was like really into does the president have power or not when it comes to student loans, and he broke it down and basically said he doesn't have the power. But the real thing is that he may not have the power to do it. He's still going to sign the executive order, but you still got to go through the process to either first you got to raise your hand and say, I don't like that and I want to fight against that and make sure that people do pay their student loans. And then you got to go through the whole entire process to say that, hey, it's not right and I want people to do it. And like I just said previously, I don't see any politician doing that. What politician would do that at the moment would say, I want you to pay your student loan? They're going to put the onus on the president, and most of these Congress members, they'll be like, hey, he did it, not me. And so they'll just leave it be. So I just see that, like I just said, the short answer is no, but no one's going to really check. Everybody's going to say, yes, sounds good to me. So the next one, the big one, which is unemployment. What I believe is going to happen with the executive order is that there has been a lot of unused CARES Act funds that just have not been used. And I believe that it's just going to be an accounting moving around, like shuffling the money, and he's going to take the money that has not been used in the CARES Act and then move that over into to extending the unemployment. You don't need a new bill to do that. You're extending it, but then you're making sure that it also has enough money and funding to do it by using the money that was already approved in the CARES Act. Now, I think where it may get a little sticky here is, I don't know if the CARES Act exactly says that this is the dollar amount that can be used for unemployment. And if it doesn't have that number, then it makes it much more easier to push toward the unemployment. But I see that's the way he's gonna do it. He's gonna take the money, shuffle it around, say, oh, look, you guys didn't use the money here, you guys didn't use the money here, and I'm gonna go ahead and allocate the funds over here to the unemployment. So that's what I think is going to happen. And I tried to break that down so that you can get a little bit better understanding of that, in my opinion. But we have to wait until 3:30 Eastern time to kind of figure out exactly what he's going to say and how that's going to happen and what's, if it's ready, if he signed it, what's going to happen. So when that does happen, I will report on this channel, and then we'll go from there, guys. But I really appreciate the support. And like always, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification button so that when I do release videos like this, that you will be notified ASAP. And I'll see you soon. Thanks.